The movie begins in 1980 when the war between Iran and Iraq was taking place, and the USA was supporting Iraq. Because of this, an uncle started worrying about his son, as he didn't want him to get involved in the war. So, he sent his son, Ali, to the USA. While leaving, Ali's mother gave him a special key, saying it would be his lucky charm. After a long journey, Ali arrived in California, where he was going to live with his Uncle Hafiz. However, life here was not going to be easy for him because, on his very first day at school, he faced racism. And why, friends? Because America was supporting Iraq in the war, Iranians had become their enemies. People started calling Ali Maxad and bullying him. Among them, a boy named Mike bullied and humiliated him the most. One day, while Ali was passing by a restaurant, he saw his classmate, Christy, working there. Actually, she wasn't working but helping her mom. The next morning, Ali's Uncle Hafiz packed lunch for him, but when Ali started eating at school, Mike and others made fun of his food, which embarrassed him, and he left. This discrimination wasn't just happening to Ali. Even his uncle faced it. Neighbors would often write, "Go home Iran," on their walls. And because of this, the number of customers at their shops started decreasing. In simple words, friends, people were boycotting them, just like India's Got Talent is being boycotted. What are your thoughts on this? Do let us know in the comments. Anyway, in the story, Ali decided to stay relevant by joining extracurricular activities at school. But when he tried to join the football team, the behavior of the people there wasn't right towards him, so he dropped the idea. Then, he went to join the basketball team, but that didn't work out either. While looking at the school's trophy cabinet, where many sports trophies were displayed, Mike pushed him again, and they got into a fight. The school principal, Mr. Skinner, stopped the fight and warned Ali that if he caused any trouble again, he would be expelled from school. Later, when Ali was going home, he saw Christy's mom scolding her because she had failed a test. Her mom even threatened to sell Christy's car, which made Ali feel bad. So, he told Christy that he would help her with her studies, as Ali was a good student. Christy happily agreed. That evening, when Ali went to the school gym, he saw a wrestling tournament happening and was very impressed. He thought about joining the wrestling team. But before he could, the next day, Mr. Skinner spoke to the wrestling coach and told him to focus on improving the team's performance and not to take Ali on the team. Later, when Ali approached the team players to join, they refused, saying they weren't accepting new members. But Ali didn't give up and kept trying to convince them. Seeing his determination, the coach decided to give him a chance and arranged a match between Ali and an existing player, Jimmy. During the match, Jimmy easily overpowered Ali since Ali had probably never even killed a mosquito before. However, after the match, Jimmy said Ali was tough and didn't give up easily. Impressed, the coach allowed Ali to join the team and even gave him a team jersey, which made Ali feel proud. Excited, Ali rushed home to share the news, but he found Uncle Hafiz dressed in a suit. Hafiz told Ali that their situation was getting difficult and that he might not be able to support him financially anymore, meaning Ali would have to return to Iran. Hearing this, Ali was heartbroken and went to his room crying. Later, when Hafiz went upstairs, he saw Ali holding a t-shirt. Realizing that Ali had joined a sport at school, Hafiz asked him about it. When Ali told him that he had joined the wrestling team, Hafiz changed his mind. He told Ali that he wouldn't be going back to Iran and that he would stay and become a great wrestler whom no one could put down. At this moment, it was revealed that Hafiz was a former professional wrestler who had won many tournaments. Over the next few days, the school coach trained the players in basic wrestling skills, while Hafiz started working on building Ali's strength. He gave Ali a traditional Persian exercise tool, something we all are quite familiar with, and told him to rotate it 100 times a day to build arm strength. After his training sessions, Ali would meet Christy and help her with her studies. Initially, it felt a little awkward, but later, they became comfortable. Meanwhile, Ali and the wrestling team were preparing for their inter-school wrestling tournament, where Ali was placed in the 126 kilograms weight category. Hafiz came to cheer for him. However, Ali struggled in his first match as his opponent started knocking him down early on. The crowd even mocked him by calling him Maxad. Seeing this, Hafiz encouraged him, and Ali regained his focus. With determination, he stood up and somehow won the fight. After the match, Principal Skinner spoke to the coach, saying that Ali's victory might upset the audience. But the coach, being a wrestler himself, ignored him because Ali was unique on their team. From the next day, Ali intensified his training, learning new wrestling techniques and improving his physical strength. His hard work paid off, and he started winning every tournament he participated in. After some time, Jimmy and other wrestlers surprised him with a team jacket, officially accepting him as one of them. Meanwhile, Christy's grades improved, and she thanked Ali for his help. To celebrate their success, they all went swimming in a random pool. They were having a great time until the pool's owner arrived, and they all ran away. However, Christy and Ollie hid in the pool. Once the owner went back inside, they sneaked into his house. Now, in this real-life story, a new character named Roman was introduced. Roman had been winning all his high school wrestling competitions. When he read about Ollie's impressive winning streak, he felt insecure because Ollie was getting close to breaking his record. So, he decided to challenge Ollie. But Ollie was 126 kilos, and this gentleman was 140 kilos, so he had to lose 14 kilos of weight. So, brother, go and shed some fat first. Now, let's move to a match where the coach player noticed that some excessively harsh words were being used against Ollie. So he told Ollie to step back because the audience here wasn't worthy of watching him. As Ollie stepped back, he overheard Christy and her friend Wendy's conversation. Wendy asked Christy if she was dating Ollie, to which she denied it. Not only that, but she also made some additional remarks about Ollie, which, if I say out loud, might cause controversy. But you get the idea. What she said must have been something that angered Ollie. And then, he jumped back into the match and defeated his opponent within seconds. Everyone was shocked. Even Principal Skinner, who didn't like him, was astonished. But after this victory, even he stood up and started clapping. Anyway, as soon as the tournament ended, Roman attacked Ollie in the locker room, declaring that he would be Ollie's opponent in the upcoming matches and that defeating him wouldn't be easy. Hearing this, poor Ollie went home and told Uncle Hafi's about it. Now, they started watching Roman's fight footage to analyze his weaknesses. After going through a lot of footage, Hafiz discovered that Roman's balance was quite weak. That's why Hafiz started teaching Ollie a special locking technique so that it would help him against Roman. However, even after learning those techniques, Ollie lacked confidence. Just hearing Roman's name made him nervous. Seeing this, Hafiz advised him, "Don't let your fear control you. You should learn to control your fear. Is there something that still scares you? Has someone frightened you so much in the past that the fear is still alive inside you?" Upon hearing this, Ollie understood something and then left to confront Mike. As he was approaching Mike, Christy stopped him, asking why he had been ignoring her lately. He replied, "I heard you and that Wendy, talking. So we're done." Saying this, he directly went to Mike and landed a punch on him, which led to a fight between them. Principal Skinner arrived, stopped the fight, and upon learning that Ollie had started it, he had no choice but to expel Ollie from the wrestling school. This meant Ollie could no longer compete through the team. Meanwhile, the coach player met Hafiz and expressed how impressed he was with his techniques. He then offered Hafiz the position of assistant coach. Hearing this, Hafiz was delighted because, brother, when work is not going well and an offer comes your way, you take it. The next day, Hafiz started training the team, and Ollie watched them from a distance, feeling frustrated because he had been expelled from the team. As he was leaving, he saw Christy in the school hall. She wanted to explain why she had spoken those words. She admitted, "I said that because I didn't want people to tease me. But now, I don't care about what people think." To prove this, let's just say, Ollie was thrilled. After realizing Christy's true feelings, he happily went to the principal's office and asked for a second chance to rejoin the wrestling team. The principal initially refused, but Ollie kept requesting and explained everything. How he had escaped from war in Iran, how his mother had given him a key, saying that it would always help him. He said a few more emotional things, which melted Skinner's heart, and he gave Ollie a chance to prove himself. Ollie then entered the qualifying match and won in style. His team was ecstatic because they had now qualified for the final round, where Ollie would face Roman. As the team celebrated their victory, Ollie invited his uncle to join, but Hafiz declined. As Hafiz was heading home, he met with an accident, and unfortunately, his journey ended there. Upon hearing this tragic news, Ollie was devastated because Hafiz was like family to him in California. And now, he was no more. The very next day was the final tournament. Here, we learned that all of Ollie's teammates had lost their final round matches, meaning that Ollie was the only one left to save the school's honor. Some players encouraged Ollie, telling him to stay focused and win the match for his uncle. Then, the match between Ollie and Roman began. At first, Ollie seemed to struggle as Roman dominated him, repeatedly knocking him down and increasing his points. Soon, Roman had 4 points. In the second round, Roman committed a foul, awarding Ollie 2 points. Then, the next round started, and Roman once again knocked Ollie down. This time, getting back up seemed difficult for Ollie. But then, he noticed the empty seat, the seat that belonged to Hafiz. At that moment, he remembered Hafiz and all the techniques he had taught him, especially the locking technique. With this, Ollie made a powerful comeback and defeated Roman. The crowd erupted in cheers because Ollie had just won the gold medal. Not only did he bring honor to the school, but he also secured a full scholarship for himself, ensuring he could continue his education there. In the movie's ending scene, we see Ollie and Christy, not in the fields, but at Hafiz's grave, where they placed the medal as a tribute. And with that, the movie came to an end. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel.